bang, bang, bang.
Okay, you're very weird.
Hey guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Emma Fox from Kitchen Cosplay, and tonight we are watching with you guys Westworld episode
7. That one is called Les Écorchés.
Oh.
French title again! Anyway, what happened last episode? Ford is back. You didn't remember?
I had Arnold in mind. Well, it's not Arnold. Yeah, Ford. Ford is back. They brought back Anthony Hopkins.
Yes, he is. Well, he put his consciousness, like everything that he is, he put in the database, like where they put every piece of data from the other hosts. Like he's in there and he's controlling everything from that place. And Bernard put himself in there as well, and he met him, and that's how we ended last episode. We left behind our Japanese friends.
Aww.
And Maeve met her daughter.
Yeah, but she already got another mother.
Yeah, but I mean, now she's escaping with her daughters. I don't know how that interaction is gonna go, because that little girl basically saw her mom get killed. I think she's dead, or if she's not yet, maybe she will be. We'll find out, but I don't think that interaction is gonna go very well, so it's gonna destroy Maeve. Basically, yeah, so let's jump into this episode and see how broken our characters are and what Ford has to say. Alright, let's go.
You have something I need. A key. I was hoping to sell that key to the highest bidder, and I think you've already killed to protect yourself. Killed? Killed who? Teresa Cullen. She died in a slip and fall. It was an accident. We found a bloom of her DNA.
Bernard knows better.
Where she actually died.
This doesn't look good for Bernard. But maybe we'll find out what they were making in that basement. Because last season they were doing...
I hope. I think that by
now
the time of his death, Ford would have already hid what he was doing.
Ma'am, something you should see.
More secrets.
Secret door.
That leads to a secret tunnel. It actually leads to a secret tunnel. They don't know he's a host. If he tells them, it's gonna change completely.
Yeah, but his life might mean nothing to them.
That's what I meant. It will change completely.
Ooh.
Are these more of Bernard?
I think those are the. Do you think that he made a copy of the employees to replace them?
I don't know. It's Bernard. It's more of Bernard.
I figured you'd have some skeletons in your closet, Bernard.
Oh shit.
I didn't think they'd be your own.
Oh shit.
How many Bernards there is?
It says many attempts. Oh, now they know. Fuck. They can use him now. They can open his head, look into his mind. He's in deep shit.
They won't consider him as a being now, just like a thing.
I mean, they were already like threatening him and stuff, but now that they learned that he's not an actual human being,
they won't care what they do to him now.
Yeah, that's it. And he knows a lot of stuff. This is after he met with Ford in that thing. I mean, he even himself doesn't remember. Like, he doesn't remember what happened in those 2 weeks. He's trying to remember. They can have access to his memories. We already saw they did it, so... Holy shit! So with the... Okay, so it wasn't just to kill the guy. They made the train explode to open a passage to the facility. Makes more sense. It really reminds me of Resident Evil once again. But it's freaky, like, who knows if they're gonna wake up and start attacking them.
This is the response team.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh
my goodness!
They came prepared.
The park is an experiment, a testing chamber. The guests are the variables. We get to see their true selves. Their every choice reveals another part of their cognition, their drives. We were here to decode the guests.
Humans are playing at resurrection. They want to live forever. They don't want you to become them. They want to become you.
The hosts are all headed for the same place, the valley beyond. What will they find there?
Isn't the pleasure of a story in discovering the ending yourself?
You know, sometimes we like answers.
So tell me it is, so just tell us, please. Oh, it's like our own past.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like there's a window, so maybe they're gonna recreate that same look.
Yeah.
And I mean, Men in Black, right there, same thing.
Oh.
And she remembers he killed her daughter.
Maybe gonna trigger some memory with her daughter, though.
Maybe. She's not gonna hesitate this time. The luck.
Your rules have changed, just like the rest of them.
I'm nothing like the rest of them.
And that's can shoot.
Like I said, she is not gonna hesitate.
You stay here.
Oh my god, I'd be so scared. But she's got powers now. She can control his entire group.
Take cover, jackass. You're gonna get yourself shot.
You're gonna get yourself shot? Oh shit!
Oh my gosh, she's gonna die, I think.
Not like this. She's like Ford, basically. Oh my god, he gets shot like so many times! I take back what I said, maybe he will. Although this is Men in Black, like, pretty sure he can survive this.
Maybe his daughter's gonna come and save his house again.
But she can control a lot, though. Like, I don't want Men in Black to actually die, but then what happens to Maeve if he survives, you know?
Give in, sweetheart.
Turn on your master.
Master.
How come it doesn't work with him?
Hey, Master. Who the fuck is she?
I'm glad you're awake.
Drop the shooting iron, lady.
Because he cannot be
We all
controlled.
deserve
He's out of his
memories,
code.
Lawrence.
Oh.
More skeletons. Look into his eyes, just once. See what you remember about him.
You remember everything.
I mean, he strung him up a tree and bled him to death.
I did pretty awful.
You shot down my wife.
I
Oh,
saved your
shit.
wife. Save your whole sorry-ass village this time.
This time. Ooh.
You killed her so you could finish a game.
Oh, Christ.
He's so done.
You need help, like ASAP.
Oh my god. Holy shit! Holy shit! Is he actually dead?
The cavalry.
Fuck! I swear if she gets killed again.
She told you to stay inside.
By the same freaking guys! But there's still a chance. Oh no! She can come back still. And I think they just took her daughter.
Don't. She's not like the rest. We need her.
Oh, at least he's on her side. Kinda. Man, she was so close! They took her daughter, they didn't kill her. At least.
Oh my gosh.
I'll finish this game even if it kills me.
It's taking so long.
He needs help.
Data packets are too long.
How am I different from Delos? From you?
They want fidelity, Bernard. A faithful self-portrait of the most murderous species since time began. But you and all the other hosts are something very different. An original work. And your very nature, Bernard, ensures they will devour you. I'm sorry, Bernard, but you just don't have it in you to survive. It's my fault, really.
You said the hosts could determine their own fates. You gave us free will.
I did, but you won't have any use for it. Unless I take it back.
He took the memories. He took what he was. What?
The system is back online. Whatever was clogging it up, it's gone. What happened in there?
Or did he put himself in his mind? That would be weird. I'm fishing a little bit, so sorry for the weird theories. No, he's not the same Teddy. Like he barely moves when he punches him. Like,
How do I extract the key? You wouldn't know what to do with it even if you had it. Oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with it.
I mean, don't underestimate her.
Is there something you're not telling me? Did you find something in there?
He actually, he did put himself in his head.
Send her on the way, Bernard. We have other business to attend to.
So we can control him, so he's not actually in charge, but it's almost the same.
We're gonna need some more firepower.
Go. I'll meet you downstairs.
Oh my god, is he gonna actually follow Ford, or is he gonna rebel?
Good. Follow my lead.
This is brilliant how they did this. But we're basically back to square one with him. He's being controlled by Ford. Poor Bernard.
Without your backups, it's game over for you when you're killed, and we've got those backups sealed up tight, so you won't have them as an advantage anymore. Our backups aren't an advantage. They're our chains. Do you really think I let that continue?
Oh
She
my
wants
God.
to destroy the backups. It's like a face-off between two very strong women. It's intense.
Damn, you're pretty.
Not just pretty. Perfect. Just as you built me to be. Do you know what my cornerstone was? The one key drive. Your marketing people let them program into my core. Always leave them wanting more.
Yep.
Welcome to Westland.
Oh my god! Oh!
Whoops.
So she's gone too.
Yep.
I tried to take care of you, but I
Whatever became of that fearsome ne'er-do-well?
vanished the day I became your father. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Are you ready, Daddy?
I love you, baby girl.
The story of the fire itself. A man's urge to take a thing of beauty and strike the match.
What other movie or TV show did I hear that song? In a pretty similar scene. Not to say I told you so, but it was a ticking bomb, you know, a time bomb. Just waiting to explode. That entire place.
If we shut down what's left of the system, Dolores will have free reign. She'll murder them all.
Attention. Initiating general shutdown protocol.
So now they can leave and stuff. Freedom for all. Do whatever you
Do you
want.
think that maybe that's what killed Teddy though? Because he wasn't really at free will.
So he couldn't leave. I don't know. We'll find out. He shut down the system, not the hosts.
Ah, yeah, true.
So like the security, the tags, the GPSs and stuff.
You remember where it is, don't you?
I love how they do this. They give us just a little hint to what's gonna happen in the future.
What you just told me.
What do you want to do with it?
Analysis. What did you just tell me, Bernard?
Peter Abernathy's control unit is in Sector 16, Zone 4.
Oh my god, I hate that he's being used.
So, we're going for a ride, Bernard. Back to the valley beyond.
Oh. I hate that he's such a victim.
That is being used.
He was used in season 1 by Ford. Now he's being used by Ford again in the past. He's being used by the others in the present. He's always being used, and he's the guy who wants the least violence. But he's the one to make, you know, all these things. Like, he makes him kill people, and it's horrible. I hate this. I love Bernard. It's breaking my heart.
Oh my gosh, that moment when Ford took over his mind, said, it's not gonna be horrible. I'm gonna do everything and do what needs to be done.
But it is still horrible because after that he wakes up and he knows that he was the instrument to this. But okay, now we got insight to a couple things. Like, we've been guessing that that's what they were doing, and we've seen it a little bit. Like, they were gathering data on the guests, how they were acting and stuff. It looks like they were trying to maybe copy their minds. Either to give themselves immortality, like putting, like Logan's father was doing. He wanted to put his mind in a host in order to live forever. So it's part of the project, you know, being able to put someone's mind in a body that doesn't age.
They needed to decode the human being mind, because there's a thing that creating something original like a host mind, basically, and trying to copy an actual mind from a human being, because we are not scripted. We act on our own. We change, modify our action depending on what we've been given as situation.
Which is why Bernard is good.
Yeah, because Ford passed so many years trying to modify him and make his own personality the more humanly possible.
Yeah, instead of just giving him everything from the start, he built him slowly by teaching him how to be Arnold. With Dolores' memories, he learned how to become the same man, you know, with the same responses and stuff, till the day where he actually fooled Dolores into thinking that it was actually Arnold. So Bernard is good in that sense, because we know that he's not going to go to waste like like Logan's father did. So in that sense, it works. But there are still, you know, problems with that. Like, in Bernard's case, he cannot do what's actually needed of him, and he's still being controlled. And I mean, eventually, everything that's happening to him, everything that's happening around him, it's gonna swallow him, and he's not gonna be able to come out of there. So, just like Dolores right now, she's kind of blowing a fuse, because after everything that happened to her, she cannot just keep on going and be okay with it, you know? She has chosen a path of violence, and she is ready to do every sacrifice is needed. Teddy was the first one we actually saw and felt, and now her dad. Difference is, her dad was actually aware of it, and he was okay with it, but still, to know that she doesn't... Well, she cares. Like, you clearly see that she feels these emotions. It's just that she is determined to get to the end of that path. It's like her mission. She's a martyr. So the way she does it sometimes surprises us, and we're like, oh shit, she's really changed. But I can still appreciate, like, I like that she still has these emotions. She's not super cold. When she reformatted Teddy, she wasn't happy about having to do this, but it's her decision to go to the end of that path that is making her do that. So I can see why some people would support her, considering what would have happened to her in the past, every struggle, every pain, every wounds and stuff. Every time someone was ripped away from her, she was manipulated. I mean, I wouldn't be happy if that happened to me, so I can understand. It's for sure seeing her react in that way, manipulating the humans, being so cold towards them, and threatening them with with very sharp objects and stuff. We're like, we're not used to this, and it shocks us because she's basically turning into them, kinda. She's playing with them, and she's not afraid of hurting them to get to what she wants. So it's a bit saying like you become the murderer if you want to have revenge on that same murderer, you know? It's not a good path, especially for her, because after that she's never going to be the same, you know? But I can understand where she comes from and why she's doing it.
Yeah, I do too. But still, it is a little bit extreme.
It is, but I mean, and we also know a little bit about what she wants to do. She basically wants to rip away what was achieved.
The concept of the park.
What was achieved through them, which is basically gathering the information about the guests and understanding, decoding the human mind in order to recreate it perfectly.
Yeah.
So she wants to rip that away from them, because basically if she does it, it's like saying everything you did, all the park, everything you built, well, that means nothing now. Like, you lost everything, so too bad.
Fuck yourself.
Oh,
Anyway.
but they are so strong.
My gosh. Men in Black is in critical case.
That guy,
right
though,
now.
he survives a lot of things. Like, last season, he got shot in the arm, and he was literally facing the army coming towards him, and he survived with like barely a scratch. And now, like, he's taken several bullets, and he's still okay.
He's not really okay.
No, but he's still alive.
And now he's alone.
Yes, now he's alone. Alonzo
So,
turning on him, that was badass as fuck. That was one moment, like, as much as I don't want Men in Black to die, because this season especially, like, even last season I liked seeing his character, because he was badass, but this season especially, I kind of grew to like his character.
To him, yeah.
Yeah. So,
well, he's less of an asshole than usual, so that's probably why.
Yeah, he's facing changes and stuff, but to see Alonzo, with everything that happened to him last season because of Men in Black, I'm like, this is justice.
Yeah.
To see him be in control and actually not be the one at the mercy of the other for once, that felt good. So yeah, that moment. But now he's been shot, and I'm pretty sure that he's dead.
I hope that his daughter's gonna find him and help him, because he's pretty much dead if he's still there alone. And
his daughter.
Yeah.
There's a good chance. Yeah, I forgot his daughter was in the park. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's the only one I could see that would do this.
She went after him because yet again he left her alone and he lived on his own. But yeah.
And I mean, he doesn't want to go with the military because he wants to finish that game. And I mean, at this point, you don't know what they would do to him. He's dying, and he's part of the council, and he knows what's been done in the park. So they're trying to gather their information and leave no one behind.
Why do you think that Ford set him towards Maeve and her daughter?
I don't even think that was where he was sitting her. He had no way of knowing Maeve would be there, right? No. So maybe there is something else there. It's just that coincidence. But, because, I mean, that wouldn't make any sense. Like you said, why would he send him here? His goal is not to kill him. His goal is to give him a chance at winning that game. If he loses, he loses. But if he wins, there you go. That's the point of a game. It's not a game if he doesn't have a chance to live. So I don't think he sent him there especially to meet Maeve. But, I mean, that was one hell of a coincidence. That, too, felt pretty awesome. Like, same as Alonzo, having Maeve be the one standing over Men in Black and actually surprising him and controlling everything. Men in Black was so freaking done. He was like, oh, what is going on? But now she lost her daughter again. The fact that she's alive, that's enough for me to believe that Maeve is gonna survive for a few episodes more. Like, for a moment, I was really afraid that Dolores was gonna try to kill her because all the reasons she said. But her daughter being alive should have been one huge clue that she was not done, because she needs to find her. At least she needs to be there when she dies.
Find her again. Probably for her to be aware that she's my mom.
There's that. And also the guys that took her, when Maeve met them when she was escaping, they did say, come with us, your path is the same as ours, like you're going to the same place. And she said, your path leads to hell. But basically, taking her daughter means that she's going to come to them anyway. So I don't know what they're after. Like, are they still after the Valley Beyond as well?
Maybe.
I don't know. But I know that Dolores is going to kill a couple of them before the end. So
I can understand why they call it the Valley Beyond, because that's where they put every goddamn soul they copy through the years.
I don't know. I still don't know what to expect from that place. Like, I guess that Dolores is going there to destroy the data, but I'm like, why does she have to go there? Because, like, basically, you got, what was her name? What's her name again? The woman in charge, like, I still forget her name.
I don't remember.
Anyway, Charlotte?
Maybe.
Anyway, she said that what was inside Abernathy's head was a failsafe to a failsafe? Safe. Anyway,
he's the key to decode what
that is in the Valley Beyond.
Yeah.
So what he has in his head is just a copy of something. Like, it's gonna give them access to all the data. It's not the data.
No, but it's still pretty huge.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, you're right. What's in the Valley Beyond is all the data about the guests. So what they need to understand the human mind and recreate someone. So yeah. It's pretty intense. Like, we clearly see that they're picking up the pace and we're reaching the end of the season. A lot of people died this episode, like a lot of hosts.
Oh my gosh.
But
with the peaceful music too.
In such a badass way too, you know? The girl who made the cradle explode, that was badass. That was a suicide mission from the start and she knew it, but they're ready. Like, they don't they are facing these sacrifices and head on. They jump into them and they're ready to do this. What are going to be the consequences at the end, though? I don't know. Alright. Anything else?
Nope, I'm all done.
So we're moving on. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is already up on Patreon. The link is in the description.
So go click there and subscribe. And if you don't wanna, next one will be up on YouTube next Monday, guys.
Yes.
So see you in a week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.